Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Okay. Hey, good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Good morning to all the shit talkers out there saying we can't start at 9:30. I'm blocking them. I'm blocking all the shit talkers. Uh that's the vibes today, y'all. I tried to play you the wildfire dub yesterday. We didn't get all the way through it. Should I try it again? Yeah, you guys need some time. You guys need some time to tweet out the rope. Hey, uh, woke up proud this morning, went to bed proud last night. Man, you guys missed quite the show. Crolin, he's out of here. Look at this. Hold on. How do I get him out of here? There you go. Get out of here. I want to throw some goddamn thumbs down to me. I'm on fire today. What's going on here? Tweet out the room, and I'll tell you about the play after. Thunder strike you like lightning and roll like thunder. Here we go. Up Bulldog, them and DJ Cartel, Rastos and Rastadi. It's a nice thing, sing it slyly. Squeeze it. Huh. Confident in you. It's that Island Thunder can. Tell him, Taurus Riley. Tell him, baby. Oh, shit. Not again.
On a Friday. You got cut off. You threw me all off this morning being on time
Oh,
and
bro.
shit.
Right at the good part, they diss Island Thunder and get runway. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Talk shit, you get booted.
Someone already got booted this
What?
morning? Nice.
Oh yeah, I booted Crolin. He was bugging me. I don't even remember why. Here, let's try another track here. Esco Levi. Yeah, Esco Levi in honor of Levi's wonderful performance last night. Here we go. This is Levi's favorite artist, Esco Levi. What was it? Don't you hurt your injured or damaged. There's a let place man a unfeeling. I put you Babylon a vegetable village. Yeah, this island turned down to make your sound dead. Yeah, we don't care about who sing straight. This island turned down, we kick out the tail. And none of them can take the king say. I chop a bit that on the top and we pay. We don't care who sing straight. This island turned down, we kick out your tail. Hey, bulldog, are you on the straight? One to them. No. It's too hardcore, bro. It's too hardcore. We can't come in this hot. Things are too crazy out there in the world already. You know? Let me bring in some better vibes. Hold up. How's everybody doing down there? Let's see. Texas troopers. Look at everybody showing up on a Friday morning. Here's a good one. Of course, all of these are exclusive to the Roaring River Records Island Thunder family. This is the Wanted Rhythm. I sight all my people concerned. These roads out the street. That's the Island Thunder band in the background. Let's go. Now get complacent, that don't fit the bill. No, can't keep still. Say we not stop revolute Babylon until. No, it's chaka down a yard, there is no smile. Hold on. I'm not seeing any emojis down there. You guys better be driving to work because I'm catching it all the way back and I'm going to keep playing Island Thunder tracks until I start seeing some goddamn emojis down there. Y'all trying to get booted too? Let's go! I sight all my people concerned. These roads on the street. Gangsta, I'm up to the teeth. Got to find a solution.
Can't keep still. No. Now get complacent and don't fit the bill. No. Can't keep still. Say we not stop revolute Babylon until. No. Well. It chaka chaka down a yard. There is no smile upon no face. I take a look on the poor and afflicting no food now in a them place. And then they use them young and talented a business them a penetrate. And to the pressure we a feel it a blow up we go. So we not keep still. No. So we not linger that won't fit the bill. No. Can't keep still. See we not stop revolute Babylon until. No, God's fire go burn. Table got to turn. Babylon you better learn. I sight up the youth's concern. Things rough they out the street. Gangsta arm up to the teeth. Got to find a solution. We've been taking for granted more than once, and the effort we put in has been depreciated. When they thought that things would be a failure, the youth and find ways now to be motivated. Road and go on. We said the little sitting where we left them a yard. Oh Lord, rock it two side and turn it up the road. Rasta no play a road on me own for the food. Oh Lord, cause fire go burn. Table got to turn. Babylon you better learn. I sight up my people concerned. Things rough they off the street. Gangsta arm up to the teeth. People got to find a solution. Can't keep still. No. Say we not linger that don't fit the deal. Not keep still. Say we not stop revolute Babylon until.
Got to find a solution. Yo, I don't think they understand what we're dealing with here. Yo, this is the Island Thunder Band. This is an exclusive track that some of y'all were lucky enough to get sent to you. We don't deal with no chaka chaka business around here, so we send y'all the best Jordans, we play y'all the best music, and we've been here since day one. So stop playing with me.
Action time no bag of talking king. Words without words can't sustain nothing. Action time no bag of talking king. A positive vibes prophecy him a bring. Cause fire and feeble. Table got to turn. Babylon you better learn. I sight up my people concerned. Things rough they out the street. Gangsta arm up to the teeth. People got to find a solution.
All right, so this track came out 2012. That's an artist named Prophecy. And when this dropped on Irie FM down in Jamaica, this was his first track to go big. So in Jamaica, we call that busting an artist. We were the first ones to bust Prophecy on the scene. So if you want that track, you can check the tapes for it. If you want it on CD, we can get that to you too. I don't know why I'm on fire today, bro.
Did you
I had a
just say
prediction.
CD? Really?
Yeah, CD. I have it on CD, bro.
Wow.
No, it's for the nostalgia. I should really start sending out mixtapes.
Yeah, just
Because
making MP3 and just
that's where we started, bro. Like we started making mixtapes back in like 2004, 2005. And god damn, that's a long time ago, man. Most of the people in Web3 like weren't even here for the financial crisis of 2008, and I'm talking about mixtapes from 2004. I'm here this morning and every morning to talk about Crow specifically. I had a prediction that we'd be at 8 cents by the end of the day. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I swear, if it doesn't, uh, I got to move some shit around. What's going on out there, you guys? You got to tell me.
Alpha, morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning, troops.
Morning, afternoon, whatever it is. Happy Good Friday. Hope everyone's got some good vibes. Probably a few more people in here, people on holiday today, I guess.
Okay, that's what's up. Troops,
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding when I say you got to tell me what's going on. Like, most
There you
days,
go.
I don't even know what day it is.
Oh,
So
this
today
dog
is
would shut
Good
up.
Friday.
Yeah, it's Good
That's why
Friday.
everybody's here.
If you're religious, you're celebrating what is it? I think the resurrection of Christ, I believe, if that's your thing. If you're
Yeah,
not,
good
then you're
guy.
just,
Good guy, Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
he was. And if you're not, then I guess you're just celebrating a day off work, maybe, if you're lucky enough. I just realized while you were playing those tunes that even my Twitter dancing is boomer dancing. I was doing like the clap and wave. If only they had like
I
a
like the
step.
wave. I saw the wave. I was like, does he
Yeah.
want me to like acknowledge
And I was
him?
like, holy shit, I'm clapping. I'm doing like a boomer dance even online. Like all they
It
do is
really
a
does.
sidestep. Fuck,
Yep.
a sidestep and I'll be laughing. I'll be
And the
fucking
butt's
perfect.
just like, the butt is a little out to the side, just kind of
Oh my
bouncing. I
God.
can see it.
Jesus. I need to find a new Twitter dance, I think. Sorry about that.
No, you guys can dance however you want. I think it's important that we keep the vibes up no matter what's going on out there, because it's just how you look at it. You can focus on everything that's going wrong, or you can focus on what we can do to change things. So I try to start the day off on a good note. Today's different than yesterday, and this whole week has been a struggle. We didn't have Coffee and Cro Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, because there's a lot going on in real life, and I know we all have real lives. But since today is a holiday, and everybody seems to be showing up, let's make an extra effort to tweet out the room and get everybody in here. And even if they can't make it, they can listen back, because there's a lot of stuff going on today. I know Troops is closing down their mint on a Bisous, right?
That's right, yeah. For my brothers will be the last days. Probably going to close it up. It'll be later on in the day, probably, evening time EST. We'll just decide once I hook up the shows and those guys. It's also a holiday, so depends on what they're up to. But at some point today, towards the end of the day, we'll close that down, do the airdrop, burn the rest, update the supply and the contract, and that'll be that. And then we'll crack on. So, but yeah, also like you were saying, it's a tough week. Well, tough time sometimes, and take your own advice sometimes. Keep your emotions out of it. Do what you got to do. It goes for everybody. If you need to work, if you need to do whatever, just accept that this is the situation we're in with crypto right now, and don't overextend. Step back if you need to, and try and just enjoy it. And the good times will return. You can be sure of that.
And we always say take profits, but also beyond taking profits, you have to feel okay um, selling NFTs even if you're attached to them emotionally. We don't want to see anybody taking one for the team, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy
Don't
to
hold
get
it back.
wrapped up. It's easy. It's really easy to get wrapped up in groupthink, right? So
Yep.
you get into an NFT project, everybody's saying rah rah to the moon. None of them actually make it to the moon, because that's not a real thing. NFT projects don't go to the moon, but they do become brands, right? And we've seen a lot of successful brands, but all of them have a limited amount of runway, because they mint, they build up profits, they try to set sustainable royalties or something to keep them going, but they all have runways, and they all run out of runway. And we don't want to see anybody holding the bag all the way down. So don't let anybody shame you into holding something that you need to liquidate. We're here for you. If they yell at you, you
100%.
come in here, you tell us who yelled at you, and we will smack them in the back of the head.
Oh yeah, I mean we've been promoting that since day one. You know, like it's NFT projects are obviously community based, but they're also personal. They're individual. The whole premise of an NFT is that you own it. It's yours. Nobody can tell you what to do with it. Not a founder, not a mod, not another community person, not a whale, not anybody. So if you decide it's your time and you need to do what you need to do for whatever reason, then you do that shit, and that's it. End of story.
End of story. No one ever told me to mint a chimp. I've minted 35 of them. You know, no one ever told me not to sell a chimp. I just didn't know how. So I was just like giving them out to everybody that was showing up every day, and a lot of people sold them. That broke my heart. I've
Yeah,
grown
I
since
missed that
then.
train.
I've
I've
grown
definitely
since then.
missed that train.
What, the chimp
Um,
train?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
man, chimp train's still going. Chimp train
I've
never
been on it
stops.
3 times.
Did you notice my did you notice my conspiracy theory up there
Yeah,
that I
Texas
found
sells
early
his
this
every
morning?
time
I
I
have
send him
not.
one.
I have sold it
I'm kidding. I'm
twice.
kidding.
This is the one that's the forever chimp,
This
but it
time.
never gets seen. I bet you no one. Even though it's been in the jungle, I bet you no one could tell me one trait on the chimp Alpha gave me. Not one.
Actually, if they can, I'll give them a chimp. So there's a fucking contest for you on a Friday morning. Hey, who's hitting the mic button? Nobody. Not one of you. Because they don't know. They don't know text. It's fine,
That's some
y'all. It's not,
investigation type work that they'd have to do.
well, if they've been good little chimps learning how to use Chronoscan and all that good stuff, shouldn't take too long. In fact, Texas likes to flex, right? So he's got some .crows that you can find real quick. You just
I
type
know,
that
that's what
in.
I'm saying.
Now you've
It's
got his
not that hard.
address. Now you can find his chimp. Now you can go to the chimp club, type in the number, find the traits. I mean, you could do this if you wanted to, but y'all don't even tweet out the goddamn room, so you're obviously not gonna do that shit. But we love you. We still love you. We got 10 minutes to the top of the hour, 10 minutes for Crow to get to 8 cents before y'all start yelling at me, telling me I was wrong. But it could go that fast. It could go that quick. I'd get it under 7 cents, like I've been saying all week, because I think it's been under 7 cents all week.
Alpha, at any price point is minted a token you would consider?
Minted at 18 cents looks pretty good, dude.
Do you think we're going to drop down to 15? I mean, like it's been. If
I
you
don't
look at
see
that,
minted
look at
as a
that
token
chart.
that's going to bounce, because I don't see it as a token that people trade. I see it as a token that that the majority of the volume is coming from the rewards program. And the fact that every time you claim, you're doing 4 minted transactions, right, on the blockchain. So I think that's the majority of it, but I like it. I like how it's held up. I think Minted has done a fucking fantastic job for 6 months of a bear market, holding
What
up
is
from
it going to take?
25 cents to 18. That's nothing.
What is it going to take for Minted to do something? Is it going to be purchasing NFTs and Minted that's going to trigger a response, or is it going to
It's
be
gonna
something
take
else?
it's gonna take the kind of hype that you see around Blur, or when Magic Eden changes something that people actually like and everybody gets hyped up. Like that's what you need. Nobody talks about Minted. In fact, we suppressed people talking about Minted around here when they first came out, because we were like, fuck them. We've got Ibisus, we've got uh, all the smaller, like,
Pro C.
yeah, the little boutiques on Kronos were just coming out, like Moonflow and Corgi and Peppermint, and it's like, hey, we don't need CDC coming in here with their minted platform. But we got over that. Truth of the matter is, they have a great rewards program that if people on Ethereum actually took note of, um, who knows? Who knows what the price action would even be, Tex? Because it could go either way. They could find out about it, come over, farm the shit out of it, dump it, and fuck us over, or they could come over here, bring a ton of volume, start trading, buying, and staking it, and pump it. I mean, you just can't call it.
I think it's going to take either minted launching projects and you have to launch or pay in minted, or if they just turn on multiple token payments and you can start paying for NFTs and mint. I mean,
even if you could just pay in minted, like if you could buy NFTs in MTD or even in USDC, like just give us another option. You know, how come Crocy can do it, you can't do it?
I thought Swizz and Ibisus was close to doing something like that. Maybe they're going to launch it with a Fortune token.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch
of different things.
Candy included in that run. So what we're hoping is to have Candy on every marketplace.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Jimmy.
Here we go. On every marketplace except for minted, basically. Yeah, that's what happens with a reward token. If all you give people the opportunity to do with it is sell it, then why are you surprised that's exactly what they do? So
selling pressure on tokens is very tough. It's a problem of tokenomics fundamentally. Every single tokenomics right now that
Jimmy, when you wake up in the morning, are you just like, someone's got to listen to me? Where is everybody? Someone's got to listen to what I got to say here. Is that the feeling? Like, just
that's what the mirror says, yes?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the mirror if you don't mind, can I make my points, please? Tokenomics has been fundamentally flawed since Ethereum, to be honest. There is every reason for there to be pressure on the downward pressure, that is, on the token. Buying pressure is a very funny thing. So, for example, a token has 10 reasons for downward pressure, maybe 1 or 2 reasons for upward pressure. Store value or obvious utility for the network. Very few others. Sometimes it's staking, and so what they do is they increase the inflation.
Yeah, but every token is a store of value. So, therefore, all tokens are good, and everybody wins.
What happens if the inflation rate was like 100% or 1,000%, like Olympus Dow, which was 10,000%?
We see a lot of this. We see a lot of very high inflation.
But, and they're not stores of value.
It's all relative.
Your mom's relative.
Whoa, Jimmy, you're coming in hot today, buddy.
I mean, what are you saying? You're 10,000%.
We got like 3 people got blocked and booted already, and it's 9:56. Okay, and I did not start on time, despite what anyone might lie to you and tell you. It was 9:33 when we started the space.
Okay, so, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to speak the truth.
I know, that's why I let you up here.
But I just want to specifically answer the point there by Voodoo, which is I feel like Cro doesn't have the same issues. Fundamentally, it has an indirect connection to an exchange, so therefore has future use cases. That is something that a lot of tokens don't have, future use cases, even if indirect, yes. One of the problems with Binance...
That's why we let you up here, Jimmy, because he drops these small gems, you know? And then you just got to hit the mute button and shut him up. But, like, the truth of the matter is, none of these other exchange tokens have what Cro has going on. And the fact that people that use the Crypto.com app, the centralized side of things, the fact that they don't use Cro or use DeFi or even hold Cro, that's to our benefit because they will. It's inevitable.
Can I just finish, though, Alpha, if you don't mind?
What? Yeah.
So,
No, actually, I'm on fire. The government just came out and said decentralized exchanges are a threat to national security. So, if any of you guys are like me, if the government says, don't do that shit, I'm on it the next day. Or probably...
Yeah, we get it. Anyway, going back to Cro, if you don't mind, going back to Cro. So, obviously, yeah, we know that. Obviously, compared to BNB, one of the issues of BNB is that it is a security. They didn't do enough due diligence. It will be banned at some point. That's my feeling. It was good for early holders. For example, people who bought it less than $10 when it ICO'd. And then those who, obviously it's dropped. So half the people had to buy it above the current price. But I don't see how it will skyrocket in this next bull run.
That's what I see. BNB, right? Is that half the holders bought it at like $300, and they're big time in the red.
Well, let me just finish by saying, I got to go do things. I can't talk to you, white trash. You're back.
That is bullshit, Jimmy. It's Good Friday. There's nothing to do. You ain't got no job. You can't lie to me.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, Vester.
You got to take him in increments.
Looks
a
like
dose
you
at a time.
capitulated to the Skirpy squad, bro. What happened?
I like what he's doing, man.
I'm kidding. I love Skirp, bro. Skirp came in here when we were just starting these spaces. Y'all can check the tapes. Told us all about what he wanted to do. He's like, I'm starting a social media platform for Web3. And he did it, yo. He did it. And now he's got an NFT collection.
Yeah.
Our boy Skirps is doing big
Do you
shit.
remember who took him here? 'Cause I
Who
do.
took him?
I did.
No.
You go look at Skirpy's platform and go and look who the top 10 first projects to be on his platform are. And you'll see Troops there. I was fucking with Skirpy way back
Hell
before he did
yeah,
anything.
dude.
When he was just a dude. We used to just hang out in the apocalyptic ape spaces, even before that, in fact. And he was just like an ex wrestler dude. He's a great guy. But yeah,
He is
you're
a
right. He
fucking cool guy.
had a vision and he stuck to it. And yeah, his show spaces have grown pretty big, and he just keeps doing his thing.
That's what's up, right, Troops? It's like there's a whole vibe right now where people are coming back around and they're showing respect to the people that are still doing what they said they were going to do back in 2021. That's all you had to do. I told y'all back in 2021. Show up every day, be good to the people around you. It's going to work out. What's up, Tex?
Hey, I don't know if you've been watching a lot of NBA with all your family stuff, but Joel is going to win this MVP, and I don't know if they're going to go far in the playoffs, but he's been doing his job, getting attention, and he's held that line as his profile photo for almost 15 months now. And if you look at who he follows some crypto people, and he follows some crypto coins. It's kind of cool to see that. I mean, I'd love to see just a little more engagement or any engagement at all. But, famous athletes, they don't.
Let's tweet at him and throw it up top and see if we can't get these fuckers down here to engage. And maybe we can get it back and forth. I mean, the ball's in our court, so to speak, Tex. And today is opening day for Little League. And I jumped back in head first. Got both my kids on the same team. And it's going to be a lot.
Early baseball prediction. Who do you like?
Well, I think baby number 3 is going to be born like during the championships, right? Because that's early June. Yeah, this is going to be fucking wild, bro. This is going to be a wild spring. But I got more important stuff to ask you, Tex. Hold on. Does the chimp wear one of those little funny hats like Bach? And is he chewing a bone?
That was the first one. We're looking.
Oh.
So now.
Oh.
Now you need to find all 3. Yeah.
We got some good guesses, though.
Hot on the trail.
We got some good guesses.
On the trail.
That was actually the very first one, and I made that one into wall art.
Yeah, they found the picture. They found the picture of the what do you call those things? Tiles? The wall tile? What were those called?
Mixed tiles. And they're still good company.
Yo, the ones that you sent me, my son has them over his bed.
You can get like 12 of them for like $60.
That's the word, y'all. It is 10 o'clock, and we are checking these charts. Wish us luck. These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, don't let him be your daddy. That means get your coins off the exchanges, folks. It's perfectly fine to make your purchases over there. Just understand that is not your Bitcoin. That is not your Ethereum until you get it into DeFi. Bitcoin is at $28,110. ETH is at $18.70. Matic is at $1.12. Cro is at $6.9. I sound like a broken record this week. I swear to God. Cosmos is at $11.15. Yesterday, I think I said $11.50. So it's a little different, but I'm sick of saying the same thing every day. I also am gonna tweet the same thing I did yesterday because I'm doing the exact same thing I did yesterday. I'm long on Matic at $1.10. I'm long on ETH at 1850, and I am nope. I didn't go long on Bitcoin this morning, but I went extra long on Matic, extra long, because I can get 30x leverage, and it's bounced off $1.10 like 4 times already. So I'm feeling pretty good about it, but let's just call it like it is. Could go either way.
Alfie, you said something that was really interesting that made me pop up. I'm about to go take care of my kid because it's Good Friday and I need to watch him because it's a day off, and that's the right thing to do. But you said don't hold the bag to zero. Don't be a martyr and go down with the ship. If you need to sell an NFT, you need to sell an NFT. And if you don't want to mint an NFT, don't mint an NFT.
Oh, all right. All right. So you're adding to it. You're saying don't let them pressure you into buying a bunch of crap.
Have to. You have to.
Who,
Because if you just buy, I mean, unless you're just going to be a collector and you don't mind holding something that will never have any functionality.
yeah, because it's an interesting space, if you want to like track where the liquidity goes, who's winning, who's losing, gets a little convoluted.
Now, that wasn't directed at anyone. That was just a philosophical point, a philosophy, in a sense. Like
he's a philosophizer. He's philosophizing.
Philosophizing.
I would just say that if you are going to mint something, you might as well mint something that will last, right? So Thundercats, the entire mint goes into liquidity that goes to the dead wallet. So talk about sustainability.
And you're giving
Nobody
away
else is doing
stuff
that.
like you're giving away your time and effort in cryptocurrency news. You're giving away actual NFTs. The money is
I'm
going
giving away
towards
actual Jordans, bro.
I know.
Actual sneakers, actual
Shoes.
hoodies.
It like Amazon, but
Yeah.
like at a smaller scale. Like much
Actually,
smaller.
I was talking to my wife about this because we're shifting again. Things are changing again. So back in the day, I used to sell all these sneakers, right? Then I met you guys, and I started giving them all to people that minted the NFTs. And now I'm still sitting here with too many sneakers, and I'm trying to sell them again, right? I've been selling a couple of pairs a day because we actually, yeah, it's not like it's not like I can not tell you guys what's going on in my life. So we've got car problems. You guys ever had car problems? Yeah, it's a bitch. Last time I bought a car was 10 years ago. I thought that was good enough. Got a used truck like 6 years ago. But anyways, we got a baby coming, and we got a car that just shit the bed on us. So Crolin, you don't get a prize. How'd you even get back in here? I thought I fucking booted him. So we're trying to put some funds together, right? So I'm selling sneakers again. But my wife was saying, why don't you just sell them to people? Because I use these services, and they take a cut, and they can be a pain in the ass. Like 2 pairs just got rejected this morning. Like really fucked up my day. You can't tell from the show, but my day got all fucked up this morning because 2 pairs of sneakers that I sent to this company, like they said the boxes were dented or some shit. So my wife was like, "Oh, well, if you sell them to the people, then you don't have issues like you have with the companies where they like reject it for a dented box. You guys don't give a fuck about dented boxes." I got a lot of dented boxes, and I got a lot of great sneakers, that are worth a lot of money. They're not, I don't know if you guys understand Well, I know you guys do, but I don't know if everybody understands sneaker culture and the value of rare sneakers. I know, Tex, you've been pretty blown away by some of the prices I show.
Yeah, it's definitely like Mont Blanc pens or Kohler toilets. Like that, you could just spend unlimited amount of money on an object.
Oh my God, the money people spend, you'd think that these shoes were like a Japanese toilet, like they walked for you or something. They
That you would actually like live longer because you have these shoes. Now,
yeah. But there's a value that lasts. These are sneakers that I've held for years and years, and the values have increased. So it's almost like a hedge.
there was a guy who just recently discovered a bottle of champagne in his basement in California that he bought in 1970, and it's worth like $90,000.
Champagne is one of the best investments that you can make. Champagne,
Whiskey,
whiskey to an extent, but the thing with champagne is you have these like 10-year cycles where people are going to want 10-year age champagne. So whoever holds it for that 10 years gets the money, basically. Same with Rolexes, right? Rolexes, certain wines, certain champagnes. These are just, what do you call them? They're investments that you can't lose on. They're no-brainers. Briar, what's up? Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no worries, man. I didn't mean to interrupt, but want to hop on here real quick and say go Mets. Sorry, Tex. The other one was my first game Sunday. They didn't give me opening day for my 20 pack this year. They gave me Easter Sunday. But it's all right. They're going to go good. We'll see how it goes. And Gemesis, if anybody's ever used gem.xyz, it's now going to be OpenSea Pro, and the wallets that you've ever interacted with the Gem website will be whitelisted.
Yeah, I don't qualify for that one. I wish. I've been looking at it over and over. It's like maybe they'll make.
This is the real alpha for those of you that have been fucking with ETH for a while. Like, things are changing.
Yeah, so it's gonna they want to compete with Blur, and it's gonna be the Gem website that'll now be OpenSea Pro. But if you've ever used Gem before it went OpenSea Pro, you're whitelisted for a free Gem membership. So you mint it. It's a free NFT mint.
It's a free NFT, and they're selling for like 0.03.
Oh yeah.
0.03, 0.04.
Well, it's at 0.3 now, and I got like 17 wallets that I'm locked out of right
now. God damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I personally go through the same emotions every single time one of y'all comes up here and says some shit like that.
Well, it's nothing.
First and foremost, I get jealous as fuck. Yeah. I'm like, oh, hits me right in the stomach. Oh, how much? And then I'm like, wait a second. Rising tide, all boats. This is a win for everybody.
Right.
So,
well,
good
dude,
for you,
I was
bro.
so mad at OpenSea when they bought Gem. The whole reason Blur was up and coming is because of the fees for interacting on OpenSea skyrocketed, and Gem was their main competitor, utilizing the Azuki contract, kind of like Tofu. You could mint multiples all for one gas fee, and the moment OpenSea bought that, they got rid of it. And then they made, I don't know, OpenSea slightly cheaper than using Gem, which is bullshit because it was still 3 times more expensive to mint anything, or like to multiple sweep the floor on multiples. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I was writing that down because I forgot that Azuki's changed the game with their contract when they came in.
Yeah.
A lot of people copy that original Azuki contract.
Got to teach these ordinal people. Like, they have no concept of DeFi. It's like watching babies walk, but they have this serious false confidence. So it's hard for me to talk to them. I want to get into it, but I'm not a fan of the people.
Yo, and this is the bridge that is probably the hardest in Web3 for some reason, but the most important is getting the people with the hype and the people that can build it to work together. I swear to God, it's happening though. It's happening. It's difficult.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to interact with them. I have 2 free ordinals that are already inscribed going to my wallet whenever I send the wallet address. But I'm like, do I really want to go down this rabbit hole? Like, do I want to do I want to do this again?
Take one for the team,
Oh,
bro. We need
dude.
you, bro.
Well,
Even if they annoy the fuck out of you, you just gotta roll with it, and we're gonna
well
make it. We're gonna
there's
fucking make it.
500,000 Bitcoin NFTs already.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Okay. Voodoo, what's up?
Well, I wanted to announce a few things for the weekend, right? First of all, the IMP token launch is finally coming to a conclusion tomorrow. So last chance, last call for that. Briar, while you're up here, I know you reached out, but don't hesitate to get in contact with me directly whenever you're ready to get that token listed. Anything we can do to help, we're here for you, bud.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. It's a community dex. We're actually going to have Monkeys of Anarchy. I see him down there on our show tomorrow. We have a few, I think they're going to be the only Chronos project there. And then we have a project from Solana and a project from Ethereum. So we're going to have like a good diverse group of projects there to interview and kind of go over and see what they're all about. Zoomers mint. So you guys have till Monday to mint your POG tokens. The games will begin on Monday. So, and like I've been telling people, just mint to your wallet, and then you can make the decision on Monday if you want to throw that POG in the arena or not. Oh, also Monday, one more. The components mint for BDM launches also on the Boomers platform on Monday. Those are going to be free if you hold a Moon Key. So all Moon Key holders will get a free mint, and then all the other BDM collections will be whitelisted. Yep. And that's the weekend.
That's a good weekend. That's a lot right there.
And then you guys are on Sunday, right? You may or may not show up.
Yeah, what are we doing
the show
on Sunday?
will go on. The show will go on.
Oh, Sunday service. Yeah. This is
Yes.
21 has really taken a shine to this one, and we're going to make it big. That's what we got to do. Is we got to make Sunday service big. You know? And 21 has more followers than any of us. He's got like 30 something thousand. So we should be able to get 1,000 people into a crofam Sunday service, just like Rockstar was trying to do back in the day. We gotta work together to do it though. You know, like I can't just rely on 21 to do it, and you know, we're gonna need everybody to push it out there.
That's the point I was making. 1,000 people, that's pretty much the entire blockchain of active wallets.
I think that a discussion, like what you're going to discuss, like a list of topics, preemptive, you know, not just we're gonna like talk about stuff that comes off the cuff, but like doing some pre research, like talking about specific data points.
You
Like
think that's what
going
makes
to
people show up?
I don't know. I don't know what people want. I really don't. What do you want?
I want real
Current
people.
news.
That's my
you
only.
Give me thumbs up. Thanks,
That's
Drake.
my
I
only
like
thing.
that.
I want real people, because I know a lot of the engagement out there is fake. Blah 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 blah. But we can get 1,000 people. It is possible, and like Voodoo said, it's pretty much everybody. So it would take all of us pushing for it, and who benefits? All of us. It's not like we're doing it for me, or we're doing it for 21, or we're doing it for Rockstar. It's like we're doing it to put crofam on the map. You know?
Yeah, I agree. My thumbs down text, just to clarify, was just because they kind of tried that before, didn't they? I mean, there was a big thing. I remember group of Rockstar reaching out, and I was in a group where they had like they were trying to build like a Word document and putting an agenda together, and they were trying to make it all like a fucking board meeting in Web 2. And okay, that's fine. It's okay for some folks, but is that really the vibe? Like, I
I think
get
that's
that.
what destroyed it, Troops. I
I
think
think so too.
that's
Yeah.
when the egos come into play. When you start to sit around a table and say, okay, what does everybody think? It's like,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
your downfall.
Exactly. So I think, I think maybe what you're saying, Tex, like maybe a loose sort of few topics just to get the ball rolling and start shooting the shit a little bit. But ideally, just an engaging space that focuses on like good stuff, NFTs, whatever, community projects, life, whatever, and just get people up, engage them, not just shilled by competitions and give away NFTs. And then, like Alpha says, you'll get real people with real conversation who really give a shit and really want to be there. That's the kind of space that I want to see. Um, I wish I had more time because I've been saying it for months, and I just can't get into a routine of finding a slot where I could do a space like that. Weekends are always tough for me, but I would love to see that type of space get some traction.
It's really hard. It's really hard. I know I make it look easy, but we need everybody to give it a shot, basically. If you're not going to start your own space, co host with somebody else, but get out there and do it, because who knows how long this system we have right now will even last. We've got a good thing here, and we got to capitalize. So even if it's just like getting 100 people into a space, you could do it. Like, look at what some of the bigger spaces do. Like, if I can just put Trump, um something. See, I can't do two things at once. Handcuffed. You got to lie a little bit and say something edgy. Whoops, I muted myself. And then you see how many people come in. This one works. We never do this. We used to do it back in the day. We'd put the alert symbols up here. Hold on, let me do that. This really gets them. You go like, whoa, 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 alert. And there's two things that I could do. And I'm honest about this. I can start at the same time every day. That would be helpful. I get it. I hear you all. At some point we'll be there again where we're same time every day. I could also run these spaces longer.
Scheduling it ahead of time, so you can get on Jello
Yeah.
Mode's Crusader app. That really helps.
Yeah, Jello Mode's Crusader app. Usually he just throws us in there because he knows we're gonna be on at some point, even if it's not scheduled ahead of time. But it's important that we start at the same time every day. People will fall into the rhythm with us. Then you're driving to work, you just turn it on. We'll get back into it. I'm trying to think ahead. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. But this Sunday, let's see how many people we can get in there. Where's the fucking link for it? Let's put that up top. Let's see if everybody can get that out, and we'll take it from there. That's the best we can do. Buju's coming up here. What did I have written down for today?
Another thing, Alpha, that you can consider doing is, I know it's controversial with guests, but it's been you, Hondel, and 21 Million. But if you have one additional person that you can arrange to like be a fourth amigo, that might drive up people wanting to come to see that person.
Someone from our chain or somewhere else?
It doesn't matter, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not completely sure the ultimate agenda of the Chronos Sunday service, but it could be something that you could consider with those two guys.
It's just a weekly gathering, like a culmination. I hope we all have the same idea of what it's supposed to be. It was much easier to do it during a bull market. It was much easier to just have a Sunday space and even just get the CDC guys to show up.
That really was the other thing that wasn't mentioned is when Rockstar was doing his spaces, things were much different with the economy as an overall piece.
Cro was over 30 cents the whole time Sunday spaces were going. That's what I'll say. What's up, Greg?
Not much. I'm about to bounce down and bounce back up because I feel like I'm rugged. I can't hear everybody. Give me a sec.
Oh, here. Well, wait.
I love how Alpha, how you changed your title, and then a bunch of people left just to not
did they?
grow. Oh yeah, you got trolls, man. It went from 47 to 44, and then they came back. And
I
I think the
forgot
Sunday,
I changed the title. I was just trying something.
I think the Sunday service is just supposed to go over the fundamentals and be like a revival to remind a lot of us why we're here. I mean, we all know why we're here, but like we don't talk about it every day. Like all of the reasons that we're in this, and if we can recap and roll those up on Sunday, I think it gives new people a place to start.
That is a fucking great point, dude.
I'm in it for the centralized NFTs.
We know, Texas. We know. Great.
I'm only buying my chimps on crypto.com NFT from now on. Yeah, the centralized platform.
I want to buy a chimp with a credit card. How about you, Greg?
Yo, morning. How's everyone doing this morning? Yo, bro, I am definitely all about the DeFi NFTs when it comes to that. But yo, I got a lesson for everyone who doesn't feel the same way or quite the same way. Like, it's cool to delegate, but for the most part, what's up, Gwen? She's meowing super hard right now. Sorry, guys. But if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Let me tell you all the experience of my week so far. I have been waiting for this song to get delivered to me as a WAV file since like Monday, and I still have not received the right file yet. So I wanted to come up here and apologize to everyone that Wildest Dreams is not going to be out on all streaming platforms today. It'll likely be on Monday because I'm still waiting to get this file, and I just have to upload it to streaming services. But because I shot the video and edited the video and, uploaded the video myself, that's definitely coming out Tuesday. No worries on that. There's a pre-save link and all that shit. But much love. How's everyone doing this morning?
Yes, sir. We are all right. Cro's still under 7 cents. I said it was going to be 8 cents today. We still got, 13 hours, 13 and a half. We'll see how it goes.
Yo, I love that 420 screenshot this morning, Texas. That was sick. I miss those days. Those were the days.
What was the screenshot?
Cro when it was 420.
Oh my God.
Alfred, keep an eye on your nose.
Good times.
Keep an eye on the charts at 1:30. It looks like there's going to be some volatility.
Wait, 1:30 p.m.
today? Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, Eastern, the only standard time.
The only goddamn standard time. Speaking of which, Buju was right. My title was not a good one, So I switched it. We're back to the original title. We're going to play a tune here, and we're gonna get the retweets from 20 up to probably 34, 33. 32 will be all right. But this is a track by a friend of mine who we actually flew him out to Martha's Vineyard to do a bunch of shows back in the day. This is Al Poncho with a track called "Come From" 2011. Let's go. Y'all are taking me back, yo. I don't remember making some of these songs. Let's go.
I'm Petroleum. I know no they can't scare me. Come again. Which farm come from? Do not bed St. Mary. Lick them with music and make them get contrary. So fly don't like that.
Push up the emoji then. Push up the emoji then.
What fire? Because them my boss and them don't can't scare me. I'm pushing the dirt and the dust can't scare me. Tie with them my tie and the dust can't tie me. Tie with them my tie and the dust can't tie me. Me higher than the soldier, the children of the army. Go at Babylon, cause your dust can't touch me. No sister Rastafari don't count me. Which farm I come from?
To your bed, St. Mary.
Lick them with music and make them get contrary. So I don't like that. I'm Petroleum. I know not them can't scare me. Come again. Which farm I come from? Do not bend St. Mary. Go lick them in music and make them get contrary. So I don't like that. I'm Petroleum. I know not them can't scare me. Come again. It's tell Babylon. Rastafari the ordinary. So this year some Congo let your head for me ferry. Me equally for me.
Hey, boy, now. Drop the song there again. Put up the song and make them know so Remain Virgo represent.
Say less, Baji. Say less.
Straight to the music. To the people, I'm out of them sound. Oh, yes.
Y'all got Bulldog back on his bullshit. Let's go.
Congo, bongo. People know where we come from, man. Oh, yes. See again. Which where we come from? Tuna, Ben, St. Mary. Lick them in music and make them get contrary. So I don't like that. I'm Petroleum. I know no they can't scare me. Come again. Which where we come from? Tuna, Ben, St. Mary. Lick them in music and make them get contrary. So I don't like that. I'm Petroleum. I know no they can't scare me. What are them? Because them my boss and them dust can't scare me. I'm bushing the dirt and the dust can't scare me. Tie with them my tie and the dust can't tie me. Tie with them my tie and the dust can't tie me. Me higher than the soldier, the children of the army. Go at Babylon, cause your dust can't touch me. No sister Rastafari don't count me. Which farm I come from? Tuna, Ben, St. Mary. Lick them with music and make them get contrary. So I don't like that. I'm Petroleum. I know not them can't scare me. Come again.
Which part may come from Junior Benson?
What do we got? 27? 28? Not bad. What did I say? 32? I act like I know you guys. That tune takes me back, bro. I haven't even heard that song in like 10 years. Where you come from? You guys understand these lyrics, right?
It's a bit over my head.
It's over your head, huh? Same area. It's right next to Westmoreland, which is where I come from. Westmoreland,
So are you using the NFT scan still alpha? Because I can give you some price points and some data if you're interested in that.
I don't use it, but if I was doing things properly, I would use it. So give them the good information. They deserve it.
All right. So I look at the 1 day on the top marketplaces quite often to see the volume of the Kronos NFT marketplaces. Minted over the last day has produced 250,000 Cro. Ibisus Bay at just under 200,000 volume. Moonflow with 30,000. The Kronos Chimp Club marketplace at 3,250. Corgi Studio had transactions of 1,788 Cro. These are the marketplaces that are listed. Anyone can get their marketplace listed through a simple application. Oh wait, here there's more. Cro C with 420 Cro and Peppermint.
Hey, somebody bought a Thunder token. Let's go.
Yes, that's what happened. And then on Peppermint, it was 360 Cro. So you're actually getting to see how many people are interacting. So it's actually pretty good data, you know. And then you can see the 7 day and the 1 month, 3 month. With the 1 month, Ibisus has 1.3 million and Minted has 2.3 million. So there's a million Cro difference over the month.
Thought it would be worse, but no, that's pretty close.
Not bad, huh, Butch? Not bad.
Not bad for a beast.
Crow-C coming in at 890 Crow for
in a month.
And let's just
That's 2
remember
Thunder
that this is legit volume. Like, we don't wash trade on Chronos. So you could take out like 80% of
that
the
was
volume
7 day.
on
That was
Ethereum.
7 day. Give everything. That was the 7 day, not the 1 month. I'm sorry, but I don't have my spectacles on.
Oh, that's perfectly understandable. 7 day data. So wait, that wasn't 7 days of Crow-C. That was 1 day.
Yeah. So there's the 1 day, the 7 day, and the 1 month. And I thought I was reading the 7 day on the second one, or I thought I was reading the 1 month on the second time, but I was reading the 7 day. So you need to go check it out yourself, Alpha. You would be very impressed with this.
I'm gonna check it out right now, man.
Yeah.
NFTinspect.com.
No, Chronos.nftscan.com/marketplace.
Chronos.nftscan/ .com.
Why don't they have the volume for crypto.com NFT mixed in there? Because it's just Chronos, I guess. Yeah.
Right. I mean, Crypto.com NFT marketplace does sell Chronos NFTs. It's just they're sold on like the custodial side in a custodial group wallet, and then they usher it back to your wallet. It's so like it doesn't need to be so complicated like that. I wish that it was showing up on these scanners.
Hey, this looks good though. This looks good. And live minting and live transactions, that's my favorite part right there.
Yeah,
you can
there's
see
a lot
exactly
of
what's
stuff about this.
happening. You can look at the whole Chronos chain and see what's happening right now. Someone just minted Rebel Kangas. And then they sent it to somebody. Somebody just sent a crofam.
Boomer Squad rooms components are always showing up, and you can see how the pogs are going and the time machines. I mean, it's really interesting. An elf citizen I find projects that I have no idea about on this live minting, and I like, oh, that's cool.
So if I send a Thundercat to someone, it's going to show up here.
So if you're looking at that, you'll have to go to the transaction tab. So it's all minting and transaction. So yeah, it would show up there.
Oh, good. I should just start sending them every couple minutes, and it'll show up here, and then people can see it. Are people using this?
I've not heard a lot of people using it, and I've actually gotten called out, like, are you promoting it or are they paying you to do it? It's like, no, it's a darn good tool.
Why does it say there's 125 marketplaces? That's crazy. Oh, 12 chains. Okay. So this
thing works on all your wallets. It works on Ethereum, BNB Chain, Polygon, Solana, Arbitrum, Optimism, Avalanche, Moonbeam, Platon, Chronos,
it's good.
Phantom.
This is good data. This is good stuff. Hold on. Is that Minted is seeing a huge spike in volume. You would not see this without analytics.
And then on the other side, you can see the top marketplaces on ETH with Blur on the 1 day at 13,000, where OpenSea is at 6,195.
Something is happening.
Oh yeah, Alpha. Did y'all talk about OpenSea Pro? I mean, is that what just like somebody stealing Blur's idea?
Yeah.
OpenSea trying to stay relevant.
I forget who brought it up here. But
oh yeah, about
Briar
the gem token.
Right,
cool.
It's a serious play. And Blur definitely shook up the whole scene. That's undeniable.
When will
say that it ruined NFTs?
When will they add Cro NFTs to OpenSea Pro?
When we bug them enough.
Let's flood them.
I mean, that's how we got on Ledger. That's how we get anywhere. So wait, Moonflow has 2 chain. Oh, Moonflow has Ethereum. Nice. Minted is only showing as a 1-chain marketplace, but Moonflow is showing as a dual chain marketplace.
Minted should show up as a dual chain because they sell Ethereum NFTs. I've never purchased one, but they should.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised to see this. But shout out to Moonflow for passing 30,000 sales. They've done almost 2 million in volume, 1.96 million, and 14,227 wallets have interacted with that marketplace. Thanks for showing me this, dude. It's not my first time seeing it, but like with a lot of things, I looked at it, I didn't bookmark it, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, look at that pin tweet for that chart, and you can see about it was, when was the day? It was February 14th, Valentine's Day, when Blur took over as the #1 NFT marketplace in all the world.
And then a month later, March 14th, Pi Day, the U.S. government sold 14,000 Bitcoin from their stash of Bitcoin. And they've got a whole schedule to sell the rest of it.
They took it, and that day took a dump on
No,
NFT
dude,
market
that
spots.
day Bitcoin went up. I don't understand it. How
But
is
I
it
mean,
that
look
the
at the
government
volume.
dumped?
The volume on NFTs that day was terrible.
Oh, well, that's a strange correlation, bro. I don't think there's any
causation.
No causation. Yes. But Ken is rocking a dope Thundercat this morning. Good morning, Ken. Ken FT. Look at this guy. He's making moves.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I completely drained the up-down options. It's totally broken forever now. I'm just kidding. It's closed for Good Friday. It's closed all the way till Tuesday. I'm really depressed. All I can use is Fulcrum now. Up-down options is closed. The company is closed for Easter, Good Friday.
Wait a second, Ken. Are you telling me you like up-down options on the centralized side better than Fulcrum?
It's almost more instant. Like Fulcrum takes like a second to update the price every once in a while, and then CDC is doing like, I think per second you can see the price update. But if you close it, if you close your up down option, if you're like watching the second chart on a different screen and you see it like start to make a move and you just like go close it real quick, you might not be closing it at the number you want, but it is what it is.
That's a big part. Yeah, I find we never talk about it, but that's a big part of when I'm trading on leverage is the delay. Like I didn't realize it until you were just talking, but when I'm making these trades, I'm actually trading on where I think it's going to be a minute and a half from now because I know how long it takes for the transactions to go through. That's wild. Yeah, I hope people that are new to this are learning these tricks with us.
Can you say that again one more time for everyone, just so they can hear it? And then I want to give a shout out to Ultra Savage and his mint. Good luck for him.
Yeah, the up-down options, it updates like once per second, and Fulcrum has a few second price update. So if like it makes a major move, if you're looking at the seconds chart on your other screen and you see it like making a huge move and you go to click it, it might not open or close at the exact spot, not even close to the exact spot if you want it to. Like the up-down options the other day, I was on the second chart and I was trying to get into like a $30 option and I clicked it and all of a sudden like it was like confirm you want to spend $170 on this, and I was like, well, it's moving that way anyway, so I confirmed it, but the $30 one was a lot better than the $100-something one, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and I want people to understand because Nat came in here yesterday morning and said that she had the opposite experience with up-down options. She had bought the cheapest one, I think it was like $30, like you said, and lost it instantly. And I think it's important for people to notice that when you buy a cheap option, you have less. You've got less leeway. I don't know what they call it in trading, but like your liquidation point is going to be pretty close to your entry point. The more money you put in, the more the larger your position, the lower your liquidation point. So it's very easy to get liquidated on a low liquidity option. I hope that made sense. But that's why we hedge ourselves. That's why when you guys, started doing this with me and you heard my head explode in here, because I was like, how do I go $10 long and $10 short, 30x? And all I can lose is $10 and my profits are limitless. That's the game. That's the whole game. So, play with it. Use what you can lose, most importantly. And, take your losses as lessons. The better you get at this, the better off all of us are. That's why I do this show every day. The more informed you guys are, the better off Kronos is as a chain. The more informed you are about what projects to avoid, who's a scammer, how to own your keys, own your crypto, the better off Kronos is as a chain.
And maybe you'll learn about a new tool today or new scanner.
And maybe you'll teach somebody else. That's what I was getting at. Maybe you'll take what you're learning in here and you'll show somebody else how to do this, because that's what makes Kronos good in the future, better in the future. What we know it can be in the future. You got to show other people how to do this. Now you can go, Tex. Come on, I'm on 1%. No, I'm on 4%. We got 15 minutes. Who's got some gems down there? Who's got something we can make some money off of?
How about the sooner y'all make lots of money and share it with your friends, the sooner mass adoption comes along?
Yeah, because let's be honest about this. Why did we get into crypto? I saw other people making money and I wanted to make money. That's why I got into crypto. Why was everybody getting into it November, December 2021, January, February 2022? Why was everybody running for the hills summer of 2022? Because it was Three Arrows Capital, and then FTX, and then Celsius, and then BlockFi, and then the fucking banks started failing. And then the government started telling us that decentralized exchanges are a threat to national security. And then they arrested Trump. And then, they started lighting BlackRock offices on fire in France. And things just started happening faster. It doesn't change what we're doing, but it does make it more important. Bitcoin is the answer to all of this. That sounds really corny. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. Bitcoin is on every single MacBook. I'm going to type it in right now. I dropped the fucking alpha yesterday, bro. And then I saw all the other accounts start posting it. The Bitcoin white paper is already on every single MacBook made before today and after 2018. So if you just type, hold on, I'll find my tweet and pin it up top. But do you guys understand the ramifications of this?
Do you know what year Bitcoin was banned by Apple? They originally banned it.
Everybody that loves it hated it. Everybody that is my best friend now wanted to punch me in the face at some point. This is just human nature. We are scared of change, but it benefits us. Let's go Keys and then Briar.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Friday. Might have some serious alpha for us for making some cheese. Fungible's little Alpha Beast thing.
Alpha Beast! Let's
go! Bro, does anyone else have a pass in here?
Trying to get one. He acts like he likes me, but he never fucking gives me anything.
Bro, go put in a WETH offer. You know what I mean? Fight the other person, like put it in a WETH offer and just go like 0.001 like higher or whatever. And like mine just got accepted last night. So I'm kind of like poking around in the Discord or whatever, and basically like this bot is showing like it like spits out like 5 coins like every like couple hours almost. And I'm kind of like checking the coins. I'm gonna like paper trade it for like a week, you know, kind of like see what's up. But basically, these coins when they come out, they're either like dumping or some of them are like pumping like 30%, you know, 50%, 100%, all in like 15 minutes. And I think what's going on is it's like someone, my bad, like someone like you or me or anyone that's like launching a token, and on their end, they're like, oh man, I'm going to put some of my own liquidity into like pump the thing up. And then basically it's like, hey man, sorry, this is the game. I'm going to take your liquidity. And so it's these like small coins with like low market caps, but basically they pump hard as fuck, like within like hours. And then like I'm pretty sure you can get in, get out all within like 30 minutes, 2 hours kind of thing, making like 30, 50, 100%. So I'm gonna paper trade it for like a week here before I throw any like real money in, but it could definitely be a play if you guys are looking for some ways to make some cheese.
And this is a channel that you got access to because you minted one of these Alpha Beast passes?
Well, I grabbed it off secondary because like if you want to mint them, it's like 0.1 ETH.
Yeah,
You know what I
no, I'm
mean?
saying you have access to it. It's a token gated alpha channel. And is it telling you which way things are going? Is it telling you what to do? Or is it just showing you what came out?
No, and that's where I'm still trying to figure out if there's any more indicators. Like I want to talk to some people in spaces or whatever and like kind of figure out if I'm missing anything.
Well, yeah, do
But
you
from
guys ever use Morales Money? You ever
nah,
watch
never.
you guys never watch Ivan on Tech on YouTube? It's like one of the oldest crypto YouTubers. Really, really nice guy. Nobody, not one of you watches Ivan on Tech. He's got a millions of. Come on. Wow. Wow. What are you, a bunch of bit boy fuckers? What are you doing? Do you really? Wow. I can't listen to him for more than like 15 minutes. Like I'll take DZ, I'll take any of those guys. Woof. All right, check out Ivan on Tech, okay? Check out Paul Barron. Check out the Paul Barron network. I get it. All crypto YouTubers are a little tough to stomach. There's some good ones out there. Ivan on Tech is one of the best, straight up. And he actually built a website called Morales Money, and it's free. And it actually shows you all this data that Keys is talking about. It shows you what tokens just came out, what's their market cap. It also tracks wallets, tells you what they're buying, whales. It also differentiates between different types of wallets, which is probably the coolest thing that it does. It shows you what smart money is doing, what people that have held Bitcoin for long periods of time are doing. This is data that can be very helpful. So that's Morales Money, Moralis. That's a free shout out for my guy, Ivan on Tech. And for you guys. What's up, Briar?
Not much. Shout out to Morales, man. And on ownyourkeys.com, we have some newer profiles that came out, similar to what the new OS update has integrated for blockchain technology. More specifically, Bitcoiners are like, oh, it's the Bitcoin white paper. Well, it's like the blueprint for blockchain, basically. And I just noticed recently, if you like screenshot literature or even a meme that has any kind of font in it, the iOS system will actually read it, scan it. You could copy and paste any kind of font that's in a picture. So I guess they're using AI to automatically scan these things that go into your photo library and you're able to read it and interact with it as if it was an actual script like HTML. But I DM'd you a screenshot of the literature that we have on ownyourkeys.com, and it does the breakdown of Web 2 to Web 3 integration from HTML to utilizing Web 3 hooks.
I'm looking at it right now, my guy.
So it's not necessarily Solidity, but it's different codes that are able to hook into the HTML and then do calls that interact with Web3 wallets. So, I mean, we're here. It's in the future. Unfortunately, Kronos is not highlighted in any of these things. So I don't know what kind of people they have out there. They're probably not sharing any of their technological innovation, which could be smart. I see this as like the PS3 versus the Xbox back in the day, like HD versus Blu-ray. We'll see who comes out on top. Usually,
we shall see. We shall see.
It's whoever supports the porn industry the most.
That's what I've heard.
Side note:
Vivid told us that back in the day.
People are calling me a pervert for continuously saying that, but
nah, man,
I was all for Xbox, and PlayStation beat the crap out of them because of their pornographic ties.
I mean, you gotta call it like it is. So on that note, ownyourkeys.com is a great looking website, man. I'm just not seeing any Thunder token. I'm not seeing any Island Thunder. I'm seeing Texas HODL on a goddamn sweatshirt down here at the bottom, and I don't see one fucking link to Thunder token.
You guys have to send me your logo.
Oh, all right, no problem. I just sent it to someone this morning, so I've got it all loaded up in the emails, high quality images for all of our friends and partners, because this is how we grow, y'all. This is what we're doing every day. This is what we're talking about when we say we're building. It's just getting the Thunder logo on the ownyourkeys.com website. It's making staking partnerships with other projects so that you can distribute your token to more people. You know, all of these things.
So, and also on that topic, I went through an optimization SEO engineer, and I tested his software on my website, and then I tested his software on leading ranking Google pages. And they're constantly saying, well, you have to do something about these critical errors on your website. I'm like, well, the top ranking Google pages have tens of thousands of critical errors according to your software, but they rank the highest strictly because they have the most backlinks. Backlinks are when somebody else will post your link on their page as a reference, and they're in good standing with Google. So if you have bad backlinks, like, I don't know, whatever Google finds favorable and unfavorable, then they rank you higher. So the more links you can get onto, and some of these, the best way to get links out there is to white label software. So if you are distributing software with an open source license with your website link attached to that software, and then it gets distributed, anybody who uses it or downloads it also downloads your link. The highest backlinks pages are things like Spotify. People who might be posting their music to their Twitter counts as a backlink. You know, people who post videos from YouTube to Facebook, that is considered a backlink. And Google reads that and then distributes it and ranks it accordingly.
Get your links up, everybody. The more links, the better. One hand washes the other. We've been telling you that for 2 years. It's never going to change. We got 3 minutes left until the top of the hour. So if y'all got anything to tell this community on a Friday, hit that mic button. It is still free. We are still at 26 retweets. You guys know we have a lot more people that listen back to these shows than show up. And that's every single day. So if there's 150, 200 people that show up, we got 300 people that listen back. So don't forget to tweet out the room. It helps everybody. And it's the easiest thing you can do to contribute to what we're doing here. So get her done. Who's coming up? Nobody?
Alpha, what link do you want on the website? Do you want Jungle.io or what do you want?
Yeah, islandthunder.io.
The link is broken.
Islandthunder.io is broken?
Yes. That was the other message I sent you.
What the fuck? Are we getting attacked again? Oh god. You guys, you canceled my Jordans and now they're attacking my website. Shout out to the haters every single day. You guys are keeping me alive. The rest of y'all, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. You gotta drink that water, brush those teeth. Own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Not once, not never. That's all your NFTs and crypto going out the window. Write it down, pen on paper. Put it in a safe or put it someplace safe. And then show somebody else how to do this shit. Because it ain't easy. I know. But you guys are doing a great job. If nobody told you that today, fuck them. You're doing a great job. Crofam for life.
Good show, Alpha.
Thanks, buddy. Lots of love, y'all. Peace.